This is VOA News. I'm Joe Ramsey. The United States has said it's sending more military assets to the Middle East as an Israeli army spokesman said the bombardment of Gaza had been intensified in addition to strikes in Lebanon and Syria. Reuters correspondent David Doyle has more.
Concerns over the risk of a wider Middle East conflict increased on Sunday as the U.S. dispatched more military assets to the region. Medical sources in Gaza said more than 200 Palestinians were killed in Israeli airstrikes overnight. Israel has amassed tanks and troops near Gaza's fenced border for a planned ground invasion and, according to an Israeli army spokesperson, intensified their bombardment overnight. Meanwhile, the U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin has said Washington will send more military assets to the Middle East. It's a move in support of Israel and to strengthen the U.S. defense posture in the region.
Reuters correspondent David Doyle. Family members of hostages currently being held by Hamas met with Israel's president on Sunday, furthering their plea for the Israeli government to facilitate the safe and immediate return of their loved ones. Among them were the parents of 23-year-old Israeli-American hostage Hirsch Goldberg Poland.
We're asking for everybody around the world, Sarei Chutz, foreign ministers from the 30 countries where there are hostages, to scream, let in the medical care.
Israel has confirmed 212 people are being held hostage in Gaza. The United States warned Iran or its allies against any escalation in the wake of Israel's war with Hamas. Two top U.S. officials said Sunday, hours after the Pentagon moved to step up military readiness in the region. With tensions mounting, Washington also announced Sunday it had ordered non-emergency staff to leave its embassy in Iraq. This is VOA News. Last winter, Russian strikes on Ukrainian power plants impacted almost half the country's energy capacity. Many Ukrainians are expecting the same or worse this winter and have spent months preparing, AP correspondent Lawrence Brooks reports.
In the humble backyard of a destroyed house, a 13-year-old boy chops firewood to get ready for winter. His mother, Tetiana, has been preparing for months as she remembers last winter's Russian strikes on energy infrastructure that plunged Ukraine into darkness. For her family, like other Ukrainians, winter is a particularly challenging time. Last year, millions across Ukraine had to learn to work, live and cover their basic needs without relying on electricity. But this time, they say, they're better prepared. Sales of generators have exploded, and some who can afford it have invested in solar panels. Others have been buying candles, flashlights, and stocking up on compact gas canisters. I'm Lawrence Brooks.
Local authorities in Congo say at least 28 people drowned after a boat capsized in the Congo River. An administration for the territory said on state radio on Sunday the boat with about 200 passengers were rescued and an unknown number of others were missing. It was the second boat wreck on the Congo River within a week. On October 14th, another boat capsized, killing at least 47 people and leaving more than 70 missing. Pakistan's three-time deposed former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif returned Saturday after 4 years of self-imposed exile. His return, widely seen as the result of a deal with the country's powerful military ahead of elections expected early next year. VOA's Sarah Zaman reports.
Observers say, while the military will continue to play a role in the state's affairs, it must rethink the extent of its influence. Along with revving up his supporters, Sharif will also have to find a way out of his legal troubles in the coming days. In 2017, he was disqualified from ever running for office. But a recent amendment to an election law could help reverse the ban. His legal team is working to get his 2018 prison sentence overturned. Sarah Zaman, VOA News, Lahore, Pakistan.
Argentines flocked to the polls on Sunday to vote in a tense national election where a far-right libertarian leads the race for presidency, a major potential shift in the political landscape due to the fallout from the country's worst economic crisis in 2 decades. Around the South American country, voters cast their ballots with 3 main candidates likely to split the vote: a front-runner libertarian economist, the centrist economy minister, and a conservative. I'm Joe Ramsey, VOA News.
Thank you for watching. Can you do me a favor? Please leave a comment in the comments section below. That would really help. Thank you, and see you again soon.